Blogtalk Radio.
You're listening to the Lina Jones DiamondNetwork show. This is the place where you and your business are the stars. Now welcome your host, Lina Jones.
Hey, what's up, Diamond? How's everyone doing this evening on this stormy day? I just been watching these pictures and listening to the news all about what's going on over in Texas, and I can't help but be heartfelt for these people. Now, I know I sent out I posted some stuff about pray for Texas, pray for the rain stopping by Friday, because if you look at those pictures, that's crazy. It's crazy. You know what's crazy about it? It can happen to you or me. While we sit here in our homes, nice and dry, we don't know what's coming along for us down the road. That's why I think, my opinion is, people should pray. You need to pray. You need to pray for the safety for those people. Pray that God will show mercy and let the rain stop, because man says that it's going to rain until Friday, but see, God says differently. And if we all get together and each of us say our individual prayer for these people, because if you are in that position, you will want people praying for you. I just think, it's just really sad the way the weather is making its turn. And I don't know if you saw the pictures on NASA. If you haven't, you need to check that out, because this thing is huge and it's not moving. It's stagnant right there. And it's just dumping and dumping and dumping this rain down on the state. So I'm praying that God will cease, the waters, and for the safety of the people. Also, I wanted to point out about Texas is that if you want to make donations, because unfortunately it's times like this that people prey on innocents, on people who really want to help. So what I'm saying is that if you have a donation that you want to make it to the Red Cross. Because, see, if you make it to the Red Cross, you know that your money is going to go into the right hands. Because the Red Cross helps everyone. And just like the supplies that they need now, they're going to need more. I just pray that organizations like the Red Cross take the money and use it for what it's meant to be used for, not take it to give bonuses to their people in corporate. I mean, who did that? Somebody did that. I think it was during Katrina. All that money millions was donated, and they didn't. They took it and they gave their corporate people raises. I think maybe 1% of it went towards the people, and that's sad. But unfortunately, that's the way the world is. And it's happening in Texas. It's happening in Houston. This is what I say about when we support nonsense. Put it that way, okay? When we are busy looking at things like Beyonce's twins, Janet Jackson's son, I have nothing against them. They're not the first women in the world to have twins. They're not the first women in the world to have a baby. Women have babies all the time. Look at the Octomom. She had 8 of them at one time. She had a litter, basically. So what I'm saying is that our priorities are a little screwed up. And we don't think about it until it actually happens to us. And it can happen because nobody is safe. There's no safe haven anymore. There's no safe haven. And we have a president who refused to believe that anything is wrong with the weather. He doesn't want to support the organizations to do research to help this. Really, nothing's going to help. I mean, I believe nothing's going to help but God. But definitely look into where your donations are going. Don't fall for any schemes. Don't fall for anyone calling on the phone saying, "Oh, we're collecting money to send to the people in Texas." Don't do it, because 9 times out of 10 it's a scam. and they're just trying to get your money because they prey off of those of us that want to help others. So I wanted to put that out there because, I've been looking at these pictures, and it's really amazing. But on that note, that's right. Yeah, no nonsense. No one has time for nonsense. And nonsense go fall in line with haters and all this sort of stuff. So I've been dealing with some haters myself, and you know what? That's okay, because haters make me stronger. It does. It really does. I mean, this right here, this little Lina world, I built it all by myself. And when you're dealing with people who are that focused to go out and build something, people like me or you or others that are looking to build and go ahead with our dream, we're focused. We don't have time for nonsense. You don't like us. You don't want to be our friend. You don't want to talk to us. Fine. You know what? I got enough to keep myself occupied. I really do. As a matter of fact, I got too much to keep myself occupied. I can give you some if you want. But on that note, we got the talented Ted going on. And but I want to play a song before I continue. I'm going to go with Ron Anthony. I feel like it's a good song, especially with what's going on. So let me just go ahead and play it. And I will be right back with you.
I'll trust you. There was a story about a man who lost his child. He cherished that young one to the day he took his last breath. He was so special, you see, he had to fight all his days and nights. But Daddy loved him anyway. His disease was only a phase, but something was bigger than the tears he cried. And only a father could hear the words that were unspoken. Even though he's in a better place, the thought still makes him cry all day. That's when he looks up in the sky and says, oh God, I still trust you. This may be the hardest thing for me to do, but I will. I still trust you. I know it's only a test, but I want you to know I'll trust you. I'll trust you. He thought it was all over. He thought the pain would come no more. Just when he thought that it was time to move on, the stress kept piling on and on. What can you do when your heart won't let you live? So I said, doctor, can you fix me? This is taking a toll. I'm in need of your experience to make me whole again, to put me back together. And while you're working on me, I will put my trust in the only one that knows what's better for me. And I'll start by saying, Lord, I still trust you. This may be the hardest thing for me to do, but I will. I still trust you. I know it's only a test, but I want you to know I'll trust you. Just like Job, he came out on top of the world. God gave him to everything he ever lost. That was his reward for his faithfulness. God is not a man that he will lie. Look at how far you've come. Miracles have begun. Just like raising in the sun. Everything you've lost is finally here. And all that it took was your trust in him. And you don't have to wait for the bad. Just say it right now, Lord, I still trust you. This may be the hardest me to do, but I will. I still trust you. I know it's only a test, but I want you to know that I still trust you. This may be the hardest thing for me to do, but I will. I still trust you. I know it's only a test, but I want you to know I'll trust you.
All right, welcome back. That was Ron Anthony, and I Will Trust You. And we just have to trust that God can work out all matters. With everything that's going on in the world today, God's in control. I believe that. I believe that God is in control of everything. And that's what I have to say about that. Welcome back to the show. This is our Talent in 10. I know I got a little bit about what's going on in Texas, and because it's really something. And I just think that we just carry on our lives and not think about what other people are going through until it affects us, and that's not good. Well, this is the Talent in 10 show. The Talent in 10 is every Monday, every last Monday of the month, where I display or I play, I expose some type of talent. Maybe you've heard of people, maybe you haven't. For those that haven't, hopefully it's a treat to you. Now, usually what I do, how it goes is that I play the film, video, or speech, and I send out the link. And you should be getting the link in maybe about 7:20 or something like that. It'll come out. And this Monday, we have a video about bullying. I've been doing this bullying thing all month for the back to school, and I hope you follow the website and got some links off of that, and to some telltale signs to tell when your kid has been bullied. I had two of my children that were bullied, so I have been there before. I don't think it's anything that I haven't been through when it comes to kids. Woo! Your kids will take you there and beyond. And those of you can identify with what I'm talking about. Well, this is a video and it's called, this is a video called 13, and it's about preteens. And, it gives a kind of different light on the bullying thing. It shows it from not so much as the kids getting beat up, because, when I see those scenes on videos or movies where the kid is getting really beat up, I just feel, I feel for that poor kid, especially when you have those Facebook videos and streaming when kids get out of school and they're beating the crap out of each other. It's just horrible. Nobody should have to deal with that. And so this is by YAP, Y-A-P. You know what YAP stands for? It stands for the Young Project. Young Adult Project. I went and I wrote it down and I stopped at the Young Adult Project. So they have a lot of different videos up there that might be helpful if you know someone who is being bullied. Definitely check them out. Subscribe to them. They're pretty good. I'm surprised these kids can act. It's really good. So definitely check it out. I hope you enjoy it. It's going to take about 38 minutes of your time. Give Lina some time to just kind of calm down. Hopefully I can get all my music in. I haven't figured out how I was going to do this yet. But I definitely want to give a shout out to my sponsors, Miniature Me Academy, who's now enrolling for fall. Video by Lina Productions, LLC. And, of course, Restoration for Life Ministries with Minister Ruby Ward. And I want to give a shout out to my Diamond Delight, my Judy. I just love Miss Judy Cockerton. She's over in the UK, and she's such an inspirational